What got you into these instruments?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So, in elementary school, early on, I guess like probably first, second grade, they like let us know that a music program was coming. But then, third grade is when the music program came, and that's when I met my forever music teacher, Eddie Morgan. And yeah, I had an opportunity to pick an instrument. I don't know why I chose the clarinet. I actually got picked on because people compared me to Squidward. But I don't know. I was drawn to the clarinet. I was like, this is a small instrument. I know when I get home, my dad's not gonna be like, what is this loud instrument? It's a little subtle. So I just ended up choosing the clarinet, and I just I fell in love. I think it wasn't early on because I think as a kid, you just have so many influences from other kids. So I'm just one of the few that really stuck to it. And I think it was a big push from my music teacher, Eddie Morgan, who I feel like he saw the potential in me before I did. He was someone that anytime I would say I can't, he would like, you can't do that. Like you should always say you can, like little things like that. So from 9 years old, I remember still to this day.
And those are like the best ages to learn it as a young child because that is when like the foundation is built. So shout out to you, Eddie Morgan.
Yes, I mean I just posted a performance last week. He's on my comments. He supports me to this day. I mean he was a big push for me to learn the saxophone. I feel like everything I'm doing he already saw from the time I was 9, 10 years old, and just kind of was my motivation to learn other instruments. The saxophone I feel like opened up the real doors for me. Not to say that a clarinet is not an amazing instrument too, but I think a lot more opportunities come with playing the sax, especially as a female, especially as a Black woman. There's not many. And so, yeah, I was in a kids jazz band and I played shows in Atlantic City. I was learning Charlie Parker. I was learning the real jazz musicians and very intimidating at first. I'm like, how can I ever play like Charlie Parker? How can I ever play like Kenny G? Like they those are the greats. But they studied and they spent so much time on their craft, and that's those are people I look up to, and I think I'm on that path of like trying to really perfect my craft and grow, and just getting feedback from people like yourself, like getting myself out there more, having my own shows, things I never thought I would do. I never thought I would do any of this, so I'm just kind of going through the journey.
That really makes my heart smile. One, because shout out to the teachers. Like, y'all are super important. And like, if y'all don't see by that story the impact that y'all have on the children that y'all interact with every day, like, take it serious. And I know y'all do because we got people like Eddie Morgan. Shout out to you. So yeah, teachers are very important. And then also you talked about like music, and this is something that Shania and I spoke on when she interviewed me on Philly Cam about like the resources being put into Philadelphia schools and extracurriculars and things like that being decreased more and more over the years. And this is just a prime example. Like those things are really important because it creates the artists that you grow to know and love. Really like fix it.
If I could just add to that, because I think the biggest shocker for me was when I really like started to do community work out here, and I saw how much after school activities was not prioritized. Like the vast differences in Jersey and like Philadelphia and Pennsylvania are actually insane. I think, my hope for the school system, like even with the changes we see, is that more attention can go to it, because it's a fact that playing an instrument as a kid, like having that in your educational like curriculum and some point in your development helps the students, helps the kids. It does help with the other courses, the other classes. That's a proven fact, knowing an instrument. So I really hope that there's much needed like change for, the youth to be able to express themselves and like have opportunities to express themselves. Like drama club, and I played golf in elementary school, and like people are just like, that what? And it shouldn't be a what thing. It should be, we have many options for kids, and they can go and choose what they like, and maybe that becomes their career.
Right. That diversity in things that you're able to do and be introduced to is very important.
Yeah, absolutely.